so true. Our courage will pull us through. You teach me and I'll teach you. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon.
What's going on YouTube? This is Necrostevo and you're watching one of my narrated Wi-Fi battle videos. Alright, so today's match is actually kind of an interesting match just because I'm using a Trick Room team. And I built this Trick Room team kind of in remembrance of a friend of mine, or rival I guess, who passed away from cancer. And Marowak was one of his more favorite Pokemon. And he actually had a really cool cosplay one year where he went to a convention dressed up like a Marowak. And I told myself I'm going to post as many battles as I can with this team, just kind of for myself to keep his memory alive, and also to give myself some good experience with Trick Room teams. Getting off a Marowak sweep is pretty fun, and we're actually not going to get to see Marowak a lot this battle, but all the same, I really just wanted to get some experience with the team, so this was kind of just a regular, good old, bring whatever you want match. My Big Ben is actually a heat-proof air balloon set. It gets off Trick Room almost unfailingly. Like, I've never been in a situation where it didn't get off Trick Room. The only time I guess it would be really threatening is if they had Taunt, and then normally that's pretty predictable. So I'm going to go to Trick Room once. I just used Psyshock on him because I wanted to get him low enough to where Explosion might kill him, but he surprises me with Blast Burn. I don't think I've ever really seen Charizard carry Blast Burn, but it works out here. If he had gone for another Flamethrower, it would not have killed me most likely. So that works out for him, but I was going to explode anyway, so I don't know. I guess he gets out of the situation, but since he has to return because of Blast Burn, he's not able, he has to recharge, so he's not able to switch out. And so King Candy, you know, aptly named after the Wreck-It Ralph character, who is actually pretty fast in the right conditions, like when he's not all corrupted and being tied up and stuff, is actually gonna come in and just knock it out. He switches into Cinccino. He claimed that he didn't realize that the Trick Room was still up, but for me that's a free KO. So I take out Cinccino without any problems, and then he's gonna bring in Reuniclus, and I think I get one solid hit on it before the Trick Room is out again. And Surf is not going to KO it, of course, just because Reuniclus is so bulky. But I wanted to put some damage on it, and even if he had Shadow Ball, I knew it wouldn't KO me unless he had, like, Specs or something like that. And that's just because of Slowking's great Special Bulk. He goes for Hidden Power, and it's super effective, and that leads me to believe it's probably Hidden Power Grass. That's the only thing that really makes sense as far as coverage goes. The Twisted Dimensions return to normal. I'm going to switch out here just to get my Regenerator boost. King Candy can come back in later and set up another Trick Room if he gets the opportunity. Since my Bronzong is gone, King Candy is the only other thing on the team that can set up Trick Room. Spiritomb, I really like for Trick Room just because he can operate in or out of it. I brought it in on Reuniclus thinking that it would trick him into switching out and I could pursue him on his way out. And that's exactly what he does. And this is a Banded Spiritomb. I actually went for the all-caps Legion nickname as opposed to lowercase, just because referencing the way he talks, or they talk, I guess is a better way to say it, when you encounter him in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Now, he was trying to switch out into Crocodile, which would have been a good play if I hadn't pursued him. And then even though if the Trick Room is up or down, or I'm faster or slower, I also have the Sucker Punch and the Shadow Sneak, so here I just go out into my Physical Wall Armaturo, just to tank his hits, and I actually thought he would switch out into something, I didn't know what, but I didn't expect him to stay in. But he actually stays in and Stone Edges me, and I actually expected him to switch out, so I went for Knockoff instead of setting up my Stealth Rocks or going for X-Scissor. I said Scizor as a X-Scissor. There we go, that's what I'm looking for. I knock off his glasses. I don't know how that works. I guess that's like giving him a wide eye? I don't know. His glasses are a part of his face. I don't know what happened there exactly. Anyways though, figuring that he's going to go for another Stone Edge or a Crunch, maybe even an Earthquake. I wasn't really worried about any of those. I go out into Zed just to hit him with something. I did not want to go for High Jump Kick just yet because I knew he had Gengar, and I didn't want him to know that I had High Jump Kick. Most people don't expect Scrappy to have High Jump Kick, but after it's revealed, it's pretty easy to play around. It's just up to the point where you don't have it revealed yet. And the reason I run High Jump Kick on Scrafty over something like Drain Punch is just because of in Trick Room. Once you, especially with the team preview, you know your opponent's team. With the Moxie boost, High Jump Kick just smashes faces, and it's really fun to use. He goes out into Raichu as his second to last Pokemon. I figured this Thunderbolt would take me out. Electric Gym coming from Raichu, who does not have shabby base special attack. He doesn't take me out with it, which is fine by me. I get my Lumberry, which normally is there to block things like Will-O-Wisp. And again, I didn't really want to go for High Jump Kick and miss or anything like that, so I just went for Crunch, which at +1 is going to be plenty to take it out. His last Pokemon, I believe, is Gengar, I want to say, and I had Ice Punch or Crunch for it, but I knew he would outspeed since the Trick Room's not up. So I just left Scrafty in on the off chance he tried anything like setting up or sub-disable or any of that good stuff. He's just able to knock me right out there. I go back at it in the Legion, knowing that this is pretty much checkmate. A Choice Banded Shadow Sneak is going to do a lot of damage. I didn't want to risk Sucker Punch in case he had a non-attacking move. And he actually has a Focus Sash, so he's going to get one more attack at the end of this battle, whether it be a Shadow Ball, maybe go for the crit, but he actually uses Hypnosis and he misses. And he runs after that. But I'm going to do my best to post every battle I have with this team. The one hurdle I have with that is when people don't gym their Pokemon correctly, then of course I can't upload the battle to Wi-Fi, which means I can't get the battle in good quality. So I hope you all enjoyed this match. Kevin Moon, the Marowak, I didn't get a chance to use in this battle, but you guys will see him. I've had 3 matches where I've swept people with Marowak. One of those was even sweeping outside of Trick Room, and all 3 of those matches my opponent didn't gym their Pokemon correctly. So I can't do anything about that. Anyways though, I am interested what you guys think about Trick Room. This is really my first time using a Trick Room team. They're fun to play against. One of the things Josiah said during the battle is that he thought it was annoying how in games like Pokemon, I guess, what's the newest one, Battle Revolution, you can see the Trick Room. And that makes a lot of sense. You'd think that they would give you either like a little icon on the lower screen like they do with Weather saying that Trick Room is up, or I don't know, something like that. I really don't know why they don't, especially when in other games they make the Trick Room actually a visible thing with the squares, you know, coming in and out of view or whatever. But I'm interested to know what you guys think of Trick Room as far as a strategy in OU or UU. I have more of a RU-UU centric team here, but that's mainly because I wanted to use Pokemon that I enjoyed using, more so than Pokemon that are quote-unquote really good in Trick Room. But either way, just let me know what you guys think. I hope you'll have a great weekend. I have some wonderful work that I have to do, so... Oh, make sure you guys register for the Spring Friendly tournament on Wi-Fi. That tournament will be starting May 17th, and I believe registration goes through this weekend, so make sure you go to your Pokemon Global Link account. If I get a chance, I'm going to post a video showing how to actually go through the process and register for that, because I've gotten some questions about it before, and those tournaments are pretty fun. So I will talk to you all later, and you guys have a great week. Bye now.